Awia ye kwaya ya by da masese monya bre atwen ye wo china Ghana Black Stars gina kono enti anya sam ketua kra fi na ekwe nyina ye ose ye Ghana nko akopem se wo china be din kunum ni ahye Ronaldo ni Portugal fo omu hu ade o mapini ho wo china be twom 2-0 ye ma mu hye bio aha said the Saudi Arabia for to menya kokoduro ahye Messi ni Argentina no ye so be nya kokoduro ahye Ronaldo ene ne Portugal amana yi uji tuma ka say amen wan kan ye lusu obehu ena no premier ba ko say ba man de ta frɛ wo on the second ena o mame ene third ne ye pene kwarabre wo dwaso ye asate achimbom so enti anopai me ma wache e ma hyeden me no se bre no so nyakopon ye yadom ne yetinkwamu a ye nyina beta wachi na mo no Brigadier General retired Ajemfra wo yosreni a obeso man Ghana papa na opani ono nso okonikra chi Brigadier General Ajemfra oh yesi Brigadier General Ajemfra mame ma date no kra e wo late ye se no 20 ye be no 25th November ya
but on man hu dede
why ye be ya enti 26 na ye be pen kwabre e wo late kube ase na ya ye na ye wo late enti Brigadier General Francis Asiedu Ajemfra retired wasomo man papa anya semukuma kra enti Ajemfra bu hwani nyina no pay me ma mo hyeden na ye hyemobo ni nua ne Mr. Bossman in style ni nua ena ni nua ne enkane bedwom kasama for Ghana Police Greater Accra kwasifori aha ono so kwasifori nso nua ne Brigadier General Ajemfra you say he's from Latte
cousin or nua
se enye ni nua mame ba papa banko a nunua kasapa ena wo mo eka ho enti anopai me se bre no so a yenyina beta mo achi area mana efe ene Honorable Ebenezer Telabi ewo me nchen ewo ha wo bantempa ona lowa menya krobro mnahye bedwani wono ena na wo bisa Ajemfra butu anase se kosifori ona ni relati ewo kwan benso oye ni nua asa ena fei nana ya wafa ba kuna nka hu
ona ya champim ja
wapo wafa prince afa nka hu nana ya achampim ja ntoa ona ye CPP General Secretary wono so bantempa ena fei Honorable Ebenezer Honorable Alexander Kwesi aha oda na shebedwani oye late pa
bede wure infinity na wanye late ya
program nja
na ya twa wo ne ya twa won ke start ye nyene ya
wo ne ya twa
won
wo twa me say
sir
buy we your dedications near day
dabi wo ne ya twa nti ye dedication
ye delay
come on
ze mi kwa na mi na keep you akonwa ma won go mo beje
yeah why if
also why if
as usual
senior
hello
nyankopɔ de nipa bɔne fo pɛ na nye ne nyame pɛ
eno ne de we fi
me ade me kama
se so kana se
mabo
ye nipa bɔne fo
pɛ na nye ne nyame pɛ
sa ho
kopɔ
bɔne fo nso de
onyame be kasa
nko na ni nipa bɔne fo
ene ayi wofa unim $10 ne $14.5 enu kwa your official
that's $1 ne arrested
when was the last time I be say $1 bo
na $1 mean ko fa bi wey
jade na wo ka $14.5 no
dabi ono na oka na me mean and also wo different here
enu $14.5
back of Ghana me hwe wa yi so me hwe wa yi so enra ko 14.5
14 enu
14 ni 5 difference be ne wo
one po
14.55
one such speculative that is new
say
okay can say no
enti wo de no so yin tum say wo de 14
so let's check there's a Bank of Ghana rate
enti check man ne hwe me dollar na me find me dollar business bi ya
jo kan ye no wa challenge no
me challenge no say me dollar business me
enti on kan your pay
and I say bi so waka bi
enti you are the arbiter wo and out there fin wo no and out be mo bi ehunu say
ono say 14.5 and I say 14 enti me no makara afi na e be hwe
enti check it
e me check it
ejenie
speculators no so kan bi
ejenie
na speculators no na say no ba Ghana so
ejenie
me na mo hapa
me no so
me nko ba bi
speculators na say no ba Ghana
obi saw
say
speculators no say no
ba Ghana
na say ya na say ya na ma dollar no jump ya go mo say
and speculators man dey jump na mo na yes
economic God no go shame us
me say yes speculators no and na man yes na mo na enye niam bia yan kasa ya na man duru ba bia duru
oh check the records speculators 50%
wow
and
ama dollar rate na go do say
dollar to CD rate bank rate 1 USD equals to 14.575 Ghana cedis.
Okay,
that was yesterday November 22nd to
finfa source
mbachoje
ever
or say bank me Google
source well Google now Google there so benya
please let's information apart from Google
let's Google information bia no na afa let's go to Bank of Ghana website.
Okay. But how many people get a dollar? How many people know money?
We are not discussing dollar today, are we?
Oh no, we are not. So then go na one memo.
Yeah, go
na one memo anka. Many say do baby.
Let's go.
And we go. Oba one memo anka do baby.
Every time me so money nka ensem a. Ense da anya yi sa.
Na me kai. We dey say we dey mate. Obi ate na so. E wrong am me nsu Google.
Okay. Wrong yo. Na wase. Anope ya ba ye be din komo na ye hwe ma yesha semfamfiri ehyemude ekoso na ne 3 days ene enra efa abibirima aman ahodo a ne titiri West Africa sa terrorism ne terrorist ne wo mo ekeka ka ho yi no wo hunsam na ehyemu koso pa ma yate hunsam bebre na no na me bisa no pay say yenu so amembi te se Burkina Faso wamu awo habu pa enye asaketwa ena aman hu de twa ho ahia wamu ehuna mane pa ne je num nyina aka ho bi na wo hwe daily graphic anima o se growing terror threat in West Africa, let's adopt an agenda to stop it. Mampeni ena de to ECOWAS security chiefs ahodo ni nyina anim honorable tell abi mama say fru say me say sa terrorism threat ye kan wasemi no ya ka yenim se sabe nipa na ye saa no empempi no eye nipa bi na fi abonten na wotumi a influence amanfo a ewo adehye wo kuro num ho no anaso man ni mu no ebinom na wotumi atu anama won pese omutu anso be ye bibia no omo make sure so omo integrity into society omo wurawura mu hu ye movement bibia anso be take action bia wo matumi ateki wo hwe ye security setup ene yen tutu ye ne se yenim de ene ye security alertness as citizens ene oman no a wo gidi say ye gyena so asafo yi ye betumi atu obsosa mama sema ensia
ko sasemi me da se me chia me nuanu mu
yes sir
me nua ba me admire her from far away. This is the first time in Jacob,
yes sir.
Say you can't your security assem any what is happening war the course of West Africa. Any man fan say we are seeing the bottom line no ana the eco faba the nti obi betumi aba be influence obi ni nyina ye poverty any akakabi nsem a say ana bibre ni feel leadership ene Ghana ohwe de ekoso amanfo hu hia nipa akom a lot of people cannot even get a meal a day. Very difficult. Ohwe yesika sem ni no ma ekoso ni ade nyina no se ne aban transi na oye adwuma a beboa ama saa we no nyina ya treten saa we no nyina menye ni say ami saa no mo ebetimi aba ha no keke ebetimi aba because womo steady situation you know apart from just coming and then integrating you know sometimes you know ahokyere na hu hia wo krom ho no invite such people they come sometimes at the guise of bringing aid omo boa nkrofo e come the nipa na omo de aduane abre na omo ma ni sika omo ma no ntade ubehu no omo ma no noma ansana the omo ton sa ideas na dey e de ma omo de ye no ma ye we say anything that adjuma first you know adjuma da sa meetings here ye ko anyway no money ade nsuma ye keka ni nyina say let's share internally let's solve our problems poverty levels unemployment anyway because say obi wa adjuma obviously the devil will always find a job for the idle you know hand and then woman ni mrantie ni maba e na ye sa adjuma no na say the course wo ba adjuma say oba e na di sa machine e che ne ho no na ye me fa ya yeti he bia because sorry anopa you don't idle about o bibia akwakoye womu ko wura ba bia emrantie womu sorry anopa womu ni hwiye ni ade na ekomu nso de womu na ya womu ba womu di womachi enti na womu de efutu amede ma aban ni amanyofo ni womu kan sem nyina I was expecting say yes the solution no they say we should work towards eliminating poverty extreme poverty in West Africa yes nkrofo no enya ho kwan e me recruit the youth no enko ye mo SM ni ade na say ye katasu mo ye kaka sem ye organize meetings ni ye kan what I have not even read the details of the president dropping solutions. I don't know whether he or tackle the issue of youth unemployment because the next Ghana, if there's anything to go by the Ghana Statistical Service, one survey out. Say unemployment is almost 14 point something percent from 2016 of about 6% now. Now when na ebema obi betimi aba influence mrantie no di sika ya hye wo anaso di tu ahye wo anase wabe wo akwakoye no ma emfata enti let's solve our unemployment
and na ban this share by say napco say or the napco buy ya or the sisi kwa de abaye you start and so say no ye one share ban de ba be bunu anya adwuma ye and so
onim ene me tibia kansi so say ene say obi be wura krom ha no kreska no one intention so be recruit amanfo de aye no ma basa krom ha no ma the first group of between target napco for no adenti yes because enura na me tie wo mo si adwuma na wo de am wo no wo recruit wo no de wo ka kire wo no nya no na en ekoso sesi because they ntua wo ka up till now no wo arrears bi ho no ma ye ntua ye and it obi di sika bi fi be ba no be recruit wo ma because na say so wo ye demonstration bi obi recruit wo ma na so mu nya demonstration e kire no me wa ha mo mra me ye we ama mo they can use them easily because they are wo mu ye identified identifiable group you bet me use wo there yes no no it what I'm saying is that the bottom line is say me see African leaders yen hwe na yen nya lifestyle na edi ye normal ye policies ni program normal ye edi ahokyere ebre yen wo Africa ha no no na ntimi ma yen create adwuma na ma mrantie ni member ba enya adwuma nye no eno ni ade first I say wo mu tackle ansa na wo ma beka bibia fa ho otherwise ebeye to say we are just wasting our time.
Okay. Also what can it see what me da say na honorable kwesi akwa yenim say asomo ye kan eye oman bia se ne bambo gina so a ebo na mane ko ne bambo no etoto ase a ha adwene National Security Minister Ira Kanda Paka say bi say ye be hwe kwan say ye be yi terrorism afri ye mining activities mu okan am say 3 days ago no this assassin tuja ena mampani so de apiso enti be pese ye hwe no from the mining sector no side no so say aho e bibia e breedi this kind of mrantie ne womu a ekuratuo di amim sem na sefo ne bleedi pa wo hwa ma ahodo asanto kwa sisi bia bebre na dodo na afiri sa no yantutua ye o mining sector ho ene ye security alertness as oman yankasa ade she ati oman mu yankasa no who say are we on top of issues when it comes to sankrofui
Ejamini kan fanchi akase mo wahefo
mamjoso
ene ma ade she wo achibda o madaromanti ena meti head and pay eba terrorism ene West Africa empanimfo effort ayeye na yetibi abrenase sene wuken mining ye one area e sikasam ena yenim se de yenim se galamse mpuno yenim etuo ne akodi a amanfo e de bo omho ban e wo hono mo enu nti no ebeye easy so hwe most countries a Liberia no no ne ade a eniema e hye ase a civil war no ne ade no we had people ye won krofo na omo take you over omo diamond regions and Sierra Leone no ne ade nti no ebe hye ase bibi te se omo wini sa efo egudie yi na ase omo anu no but akodie ne ade a omo de ye omadwuma no ebedu baby a wo bre omaso na so wutu omo sosa no na omo de aform into groups into no and mu na fe civil war ni ade na omo de akiri into no mining menace no ya de ebetimi a contribute to sir but the year ka particular year discuss we no one of the things ama akoye hunu kakra de say yenim say Mali no mo ni ade no entokwa ni ade a esi ho no mo ni ade ni nya forces foreign and western forces are omuko yeso omukoboa na entokwa ni ade no abrase and then no omunya establish a very good security system ewo ho but they are living the country omu fi ho eti ama security issues no yakofom now ye den ya Ghana is not in isolation and ya ka manfo ntiase obebo woman ho ban sadie obehwe woman no so sadie integration ama enne no who sovereignty there. I mean, if you look at the issue of integration, any sovereignty, a major topic among for discuss because you know, as I say, Yanka Yahum or mind back to me in our nation to the Yanka Yahum West Africa, though, ye corner as a zone, we are near South Africa, no money a day. I don't know, and then a sea over baby, and Danny about so. By the time I realized that now the air trickle down about one so wakwemu and until the air cost so honor be did say a mine penny for mu omo air train a soldier for penny for no adwin esusu say and found one say nya wo no bebo ho ban within say ade no air ben wa it is easier say omo bewra yenim say terrorists omo to be incursions into Ghana but not for their cynical adwin because omo no womu kwahye baby edi omnyamra nsem a womu so eye nipa ya womu pe baby omu joma home ti once in a while womu siniki bewrem as normal human beings normal Germany eti no they go back and go and do the things that they are doing but all cover ni ade no so yeni anko ho a na afi omu wrem eyampa say poverty one major ade a etwe sa nkrofo no eben oman. But and then also who ka poverty there and then ka mind be attacked by terrorists. Kakra no a wo no ano obomodi ya so obeye initiatives obema omrante no maba wa no so enya bibia ye se ne ebe ya se enkofo bi eba system no mu a omumfo madwene emma wo mo ebi na obobobo so ya ban ye mpese mrante ne maba wa ebe ko idol anu ntinu aban I introduce TVET chese sebe nye normal school wonu so wukọ eyensa no dwuma school wukọ wi wa behunya wadwuma na waye that is government's focus enko ye normal yen reading ni ade and then we have this government initiative you start here come once me and there apply dosu so far I can tell you over 5,000 youth and I apply for that you start introduce here and a lot more others are
napco no you say napco buy no so my napco beneficiaries about 100,000 so 100,000 each no yanti said for bia ba mu adadafo no kura do emu ma ebinum nya about I think 63% until about 37% and enya adwuma anye enoma abafi it's 100,000 pempo motimi ahwe obu nyina mo bia nya permanent adwuma anya and then it say you start 5,000 50,000 500,000 na se for kan
you start so nya de ye kwa koma wo adwuma wa na wo ye wadwuma and that is the way we should go private sector driven because me ye badwuma na me nim fa so amenya wo ho a menya idle ya dwen no efi baby ababe dina aban adwuma obi apa aban adwuma bi wies ko me pa aban adwuma but aban aye say ye move away from it na mabunu no eninje omom adwuma ombetimi aye na aban no be so omase se ne be ya wankasa wunim se wo kwa wonsa no adwuma na wo ya wo so na pa nyu bi na be che ose kwa adwuma so abri esa so wunim musika wunya ne ade intino initiatives ya ban eye to engage the youth in there eye bebre yenim say brano no yekọ yenim no we are able to get a lot of the youth involved obi e no mo betimi aba be she o masini ade but beyond the engagement of the youth now currently what is happening they say omo ko baby a hojo omo ba normally no baby a hojo o man emujo ne ade no obehe no na ebia ye mining areas ni ade omo to shaso a ho no na omo pese omo take over ni ade nti so na Ghana asumdwe wa ha se ya ye ko ni ade eno se omo ba oman no no be destabilize system na ye natural resource wo ni ade na they take over ni ade no omo de ye omo business. Terrorism is a very big thing na sabe ye mo mampania ba so ene aman mpanifu a wo ma hunu se ade no ben nti o se ye hwe ni ye ka ho asem
o se hwe na ye ka ho asem na me de bebisa wo se yen hwe yen se amanfo na kase security alertness be sense subio se how many people ni pado sen and be hunu se be hu wo bi wa ha ne nante ne me hunu yiye ne movement me hunu yiye ekwan di ye dan kran rent ekwan me kai somewhere I think last year me person me bo area ni din me pon adwuma na me ko fie I'm telling you say wo mu nyina nya Ghana fo wo doso bebre na me say na ko fo fie na fa me hwo mu din na wo mu twa mu saa na me say oh really
one mo bia mane
o say
one mo bia mane
me die chire papa me die chire pa chire me area bia na me tie me fa be traffic iti me ko fa baby emratu wa be ya duasa anopa be 5:15 no ma group wa baby omunum koko wo ma nya Ghana fo na me pentamti na be se bi twa but me nya kwa ntwa na me koye ya hwe nipa e wo man yi mu ye hye ni data bi e kire se aman we ade hye do se na wo ha aman we sa do se de wo ha omo tia ai no se bibi ko bampo a ye betumi a trace atumi ehu anamo e betu dia fa ho eno no boy wo kwam se de na be ye na ye betu ehu no se ni pa nya boni obedi na ya manfo na nkasa nso ye be hu no se saase mesi bi ya ade bia enya se campaign bampo ni launch ye no say something
nekosi
na bisa wo
eja almost terrorism na se chere said the unlawful use of violence and intimidation especially against civilians in the pursuit of political aims.
Okay.
In the center of this definition no 3 key a year another definition no about armies intelligence services and a police. So in the terrorism na as I say the internal terrorism and the external aggression coming in. Because it can also erupt from within. They said the Honorable Kanda Parker say a mining site. What am I saying? In TSC training me, they be an MC Kasa, ya na ya general external insurrection, external institution. But to go on this conference, yeah, until I'm for the 2 page 16. No wonder I was wondering, say then President the program there to pay 16. What we want are solutions. Sir, initiative ne hwan. Oma ya, omo ya
Accra initiative.
Accra initiative, Burkina initiative, at the end the Wagadugu initiative.
Rather than, you know.
Yes. What I say? Internet there say you can solution na e wo fapem. Enye de e tikasem e wo fapem de be ne ye board that said the OCK what is the data on foreigners Ministry of Foreign Affairs. E de adwuma na foreigners no eba krom ha omo baba be. How did they even come in? Omo buy in through legitimate means and now said omo buy in through unapproved rules. Your unapproved rules are what your borders mean. What are we doing to close it? Tourists don't come by air. Mostly no omo buy from your border points now be unapproved. They be a Ghana yaka unapproved routes a dear effort in the air putting in place to ensure say these unapproved routes are manned or even closed. Because in Crawford Femusa no omoba. Ghana say there were a lot of foreigners, but you see, the foreigner no banners were nya send honorable kind or me and Naka were nya collaboration with a Roma you Kroma and Yajuma. If you are some mobile ban no ma contact a bidada. Our woman no be ye. I dear Bakus Ghana, you see something, say something. We never see and we never say. Inti na ebi abetimi ehu so obi compound house pa na arm robber tifio so no obi anim so arm robber. Yes wo night job. Time I chi atai yi me kai those days teshi hon. Everybody was surprised because they said he was the nicest person around. But no obi anim so notorious arm robber. Okono oba oni nipa nete. Ghana ye misa questions. You can say maybe all crampo na da as I see try to now start asking questions. Like say you see kind 30 people and opa my young people omo abochenku omo di koko omo free him omo ye foreigners what am I say but these conferences no does not make us safe. Yes, these conferences they doesn't make us safe.
What can I say now? I said
the person Chinese say okoye conference no keke no chesi security no tight. Okay. What is the mission? Ebi kwa ye here conference. But within the sub-region now all security you don't need to see it is high time say Africa you jai conferences I spend this account.
Yeah, no quietly. Yeah,
no quietly. I always say oh yeah juma na say we ye ni ya ehun sunsan so it shows. And who here said they be an air conference near Trinity. They be man names. They are outdooring. What I say, yet air conditioning rooms near taking decisions. They be a outdooring. They be a outdooring. Your initiative near outdoor. Ye outdooring. We are so better as so one to and phobia. So the reason why it's here, your birthday no, the bay you must say your phobia. And Tim Rasso said. You jai conferences and you go into action. You go into proactive action. Because terrorism, now as the definition goes, you know, internal social terrorism to me back. See our police if walk around one more time citizens near a form of terror. It's a terror.
My shady been so
creating fear.
Minima say be a most much and so on. Someone no more. What do you want to say? I'm not your grumpa.
Of course. I'm your idol.
Yes. Sometimes I do be upon late in 11:30 ukono. I'm not sure be 6, 7, 8. No mujina baby be a the phone.
Yes.
It be about 10 no mujina baby. It be about 4 no mujina baby. And it's like me who are and get back when you be almost dozen. Baby be fed.
That's what I'm talking about action. Yes, I'm meeting you someone to an omjeja kwa hono. Omuni hobby. They are there. Who is even finding out? There are times areas we will chrome has say ya okoko fawa e mantu egu omutimi tugu kaso omutimi tugu ka who the last time I asked who is making sure that these people are off the streets, especially yisa Nigerians ne yisa ankofo no what am I say omo ye refugees no nkole mitimi show omo din say nkole omo nyini wo street so a obedru a certain age 16 17 you don't find them you don't find them anymore.
What's a new group about?
So where are they? A dear Juma and Omo because me sure so muko school papa bia. You don't find them anywhere. Almost a tokro bumu no mu di bone. in Kolanketin 37 year acquiring to 37. There's a young boy on any mommy, and the boy is so stubborn. They be a me do on the traffic. I'm a channel. Ne mommy kazinu aka eat. There's nobody there watch social services. Ghana weak. The social welfare in this nation, it is weak. It is non-existent. It is moribund and it is mundane. It is not fit for purpose, of course, because
discretion back with your
social services a work room ha eja kwabena enye adwuma
ene pa no mo ho
power minister apart from see eba negotiation for salaries no sankrofo no nte wo monka employment and social welfare you won't hear from them. The only time eba be say eba negotiations for salary, gender and social protection, what is their use?
Yeah, you haven't checked. They are working
where? No, I want to see.
It's not just about you,
my dear. You see,
not just
what
about
have you seen? We go in conform street so. In conform massa. Me person what call if I was saying Tema station. My dear, what call Tema station? It is sad. Young women sleeping on the floor and young men pouncing on them. I don't want to talk about it. You don't know what is going on. What's some of big places are you don't go out.
Hey.
Of course, because I'll say it. This is a very emotional thing to me because I have seen it, and you are telling me that social protection they are working.
I just have one.
I just have to say a pam.
This one no.
There be say
also mo yeduma omo dey na wo hu abi
ye hu.
Oh, we say they are initiatives. But so much say. Baby odi na media.
Initiative. We want action. These are the people on the streets who grow up to be part of these terrorist groups. Ultimately, because in Kolani Ogu Street, there's nowhere in a foreign country. Even me from a benchmark in America, because omo ya advanced.
But the whole photo we have street people.
Go to Togo. Go to all these places. Only why babies will say, what are you doing? The first thing they will ask you is your cadente. To know so we honey.
ID card.
ID card. No.
So Ghana card.
That is the point. Ghana card. The first thing another the first thing that they ask you is your cadente. You can't just go loitering around. And sometimes it is so pathetic. Say we be who say or baby wa wum kolami ensa. Me patrol traffic lighter e ko CPP headquarters. Yeah, obi ankonkoshe. I go there every time, so I know what I'm talking about. Mami biti wa wo triplets. This in college street team up and down just to beg, and you are telling me that is a very a pointer, a very focal, a chrome. Obiachemko ministry. So you are telling me that whoever the minister is hasn't seen this.
Now airport to cry. Now if airport na so be uraga.
Yes.
So airport traffic like go be.
So you say social protection is working. You say Ministry of Welfare is working. So all these things, when you put it together, a breedy grounds for terrorism. The problem every nation. Onyankopon na eyeden ohwe so because the Jacob I'm telling you the kind of things that we do our protection in this nation very questionable. Yes, Nyankopon na hwe so.
Obeyin ani kakra de asem ba.
Yes, obeba economy negative F9. Security F9. They say no okika bibia ma ye hoto ye bie nkoyie.
Security F9 na oti on mo kasa say.
Na bi na me
Emre nkati ya mo kasa say na nka ye pie ni ehia.
And security and different. And no dey freedom of speech.
It still comes under security.
You have to dichotomize the difference.
It still comes under security.
And you have to also look at the context in which I assembly see here. When there's an issue and I say an environment of a coup d'etat, which is very unpleasant, which you say making sure say being CBO, different from an environment what democracy. We all didn't like those days.
Just one man at a time, much more than.
So your bad time in all can I say to me?
Come on.
No, I'm seriously because
that's your politics, though.
Your politics is saying. You see, for the first time, I wish I had the capacity to get these children off the streets.
But you can set up an NGO. People have set up NGOs and they are working.
what government you are reneging on your responsibility towards the citizenry to a civil society group. Civil society groupings almost just support to government. So you are telling me, sir, as Ministry of Social Welfare, as Ministry of Gender and Social Protection, you are reneging on your responsibility to give it to NGO.
What do you mean by government reneging on its responsibilities?
You
see street people. You see street people. You got $1? Don't say that.
Street people are
can you give me $1?
Street people now. Street people now one there was shelters for them. And they don't loiter around. So all loiter around and number 2, street people now some of them economy na almost because abroche do baby na wintimi ntua wo mortgage ye baba reprocess wo fie ye reprocess wo fie na woni baby da. Some are very prominent people. The system na amasa at home because maybe they were reckless on their payments and now will losing a job. That is a different matter. The people are well identified. Their social welfare system. You can't just go running. Police need be run the up is see and
if you know number address and when I young Jody about a good manager, please, I'm so sad when I hear the campaign of say something. I'm saying this because of what I've seen and reported to some agencies, including your own platform of Adechinsoma, and nothing has been done. Even a whole officer asked me if I have seen them engaged in any bad activities. Oh my God, are we safe? And so no the other banner. Ni nyina eto atwadwene nyina na say ebiama for the ban afa ye bi ehu nsem ni bia yekoka de ya na say bia obehu ade bia obefre pani bi so wo pese wo bona mane no na akwakwa say me mbo pani ni di pani pa information bia me nya me WhatsApp ma ne kan WhatsApp no say ayade ese say me hu nadim na me ka cha no be on phone be pem na over 1 year nie me nti ho hwe nti eno ano no nti ya hwe kwasi ayi Parliament.
On some of the next week, please me a comment.
Okay.
The issue about social protection and the funding. I'm saying, we should be very careful because the future of this country, if we don't take care, it will continue to pretend. Every now and then, we can be so. Ya say initiative. Ya say I am even surprised that today we are talking about NAPCO. We are talking about USTAT. Free communities. We are members of parliament. What is going on? Say all these things. No, we are and yet
then you start in here.
It is not working. Nothing. Me see the last time. The last time we piloting. Mr. Rawa. You see, the end justifies everything.
Oh, but you see,
I don't know that. Please allow me. That was not what we were promised. That was not what they told us.
As in what?
You start, the numbers are when they start. I was even surprised that they were talking about, you are mentioning 5,000.
500,000.
No. The last time, they were talking about, I think about 100 people applying and whatever, and they are now shortlisting. I mean, as if we are joking. Given the numbers of youth are churning out from schools these days. We are talking about TVET. The number of people who are walking around, the number of contractors who have employed, what do you call it, technical hands, who are not being paid, who are at home now, and all those things. No? Still turning out all these people without any plan for them. Now you can't. Meanwhile, the people go out there, and that's the reason why every day you find the youth trooping. Look, the reason why they go to the ministries and whatever, finding job, no, is because of some of the things we say on air. What can't you say? And then 5,000. Yeah, I'm sure those who have heard will walk to the ministries, finding out where they can also apply.
No, you don't have to go to ministry. So an online application. Every district has an office.
What I'm saying is that the thing is not happening. So
what is not happening?
Have to work.
What's not happening? You start go to the district. Who apply? I'm not for apply.
Into apply.
At the financial year, you are killing it.
I didn't have a
business. Have an initiative.
My goodness.
Go and register. Go and register online, and then the various packages are qualified. Now what they are I mean,
one plan. Another plan another.
Online. Portal you apply.
Okay.
Every district has GEA officers. They can assist you. Now we'll go through. Something that is being assisted by World Bank. It's an initiative. Emma and Mantiane Mabawa. They are still going through the application process. What's it?
And to apply an amount of
by the time you be scrutinized, you know the amount as capital. I didn't say
maybe a question. I will use start to say at the content they say me who say where them person me use me person me use.
That's it.
Because you see, and people want me not die. Okay, say you start, or make say E-level, or you start. But the concept behind you start, say almost say about be replacing Napkona and Kolana woman near Jumano. One want to see woman about be a businessman. And then they are business and about budget support. There are two different.
Obian can say we business. You have to register the business. It could be a business.
People will be able to register
business.
You know how much it costs to even register.
You cannot sit here and do this.
But I am not doing
what
it.
You work this is something that we want to do to encourage the youth to have their own businesses. Register business. Entrepreneurship skills.
Well, first time I was with the I said, you see a big training woman to be entrepreneur.
Oh, but what do you mean by?
Let me just finish.
So, but you need to register business. You see, you need to go to
make sure saying politics.
I remember my pen that day for time. I'm too big for sunlight, baby, tin. Me say e binu nya adwuma binu do na afi ko do ba bi hu na
untimi to unemployment assessor ko bi asra untimi e say youth a gather nyina no who pe job of president
anya ma nam ka say mo ba obi anyina street so nton ade
e ka say we ka refa so bi anyina so
Ghana mo be create jobs as nkofo free booking na kwa ba be adwuma o Ghana afi de o
mo na mo kai why na kai
musu
why na kai
afi de musu muntimi ntu
ya ja to ho na ka assessor ya ja to ho na ka assessor
me da say
what kind of ours is to make sure say the youth are urban no ebenye bibia ye yenye veranda boys and girls say this can share some for some keke no we want to
veranda boys and girls
muni veranda boys and girls veranda boys and girls ours say empower people
veranda boys and girls
we are empowering them
na question pamcho ayi womun so a me chance pacho womun so a yes agrobeso ifianopa wom ye de napko ba ye menim se napko no na ya de mabunu ye san ho lie de ni ye
at least that moment over 100,000 youths
me pacho
within that 2 years 3 years over 100,000 youths
na wom so a
before they create
na ka fo say there obi kai and Ghana mo beti manage Ghana mo party ko abutimi manage Ghana manage your party manage your internal affairs well and then we can give you Ghana oh yeah
kwesi kwa ayi se obi aye napko beneficiary na ene kwa betene fie a wantua ne ka no and then be hye ne nkuran say sa you start you be say muntia ne ka
eye Canada ho ye tuo mka Brado. Abambo Blaze. You come to me to
no, please.
But in the interim, government is introducing this.
I just want to
100,000 youth no move space so no me Ghana for more no me hwe ye no me hwe ye say yen you man beto wo mo eye bia o mo ye bia ka beto 100,000 youth and over
I just want to remind me and say say wo mo kasa say say enura na ye to aba na wo ma ba mu afina for God's sake, my the influence. You are 6 years old. In government.
Oh, but you were on them for 8 years. Oh. By about two over 100,000 youth.
No,
senior. You have two over 100,000 youth.
We don't allow anybody to talk.
Let me talk. Let me talk. So let's do it. But when you refer to us,
but what refer
you see, me
say obi ye bia wo say wo mo na kwa ansa na mo ba
yes
wo say so mo ye ya anka bo ma meto
there be so say ye ba ye no and no kan
Peter ma your submission
but obviously the 100,000 people they were not from space
no me Ghana wo kan not ya so when you wo kan when you
it's on your can answer
enyo na be enyo na be chen de onka honorable meeting.
Well, I am not here to give you alternatives. I won't give you alternatives because una crowd plan and what promise here. I am holding you. I will not leave. We will not leave you people to do. Because Ghana nyamudia. Muna mama promise you have give you the mandate. Deliver. If you are not delivering, you know, we'll make sure say we hold you accountable, and that is what we are doing. And I can say you are 6 years old in this government, so stop behaving like a bit more afraid of mama.
Some initiative.
Very big and I make up till now initiative and evolve into anything concrete here. Okay. Up till now.
But I say, I can see a back parliament, Mobako, or China, or my son and Hene, but say no, moment I say Yajuma. You say no, I mean say in second credit.
98 no.
I'm not on pressure say. And
answer na me
me patch my miss amasem. Another pressure say na just could be social say no nti ahya adwuma say 98 MPs no mo nyina mo beko na omensa na hene say de mo kasa bo nkosi se mo beko amanti ase ay adwuma
eja
ayampa
na me ka say answer na beko no so you start no yegusu register brantie bia owo timopo e wa adwene epeso ye bibi ma ne ho no ukọ online portal no so a obetimi akwa apply they be scrutinize it. Nipa dodo a system no ebe pass wo no. Omo benya sika if you buy.
Requirement I hope the party card nka ho.
Enti no cabas ba ya cheche before elections no.
Me that's party back to question bisa wo no.
Your budget.
Every
aso say ye ba be present budget. Ohwe mamra no a ye wo bre ye present budget. Eno nti no hihye mu no ochina and our president budget or the man on my no or the money minister no about be ready MPP for budget you say a budget a one somewhere within the next 2 years ye bom kwan se etena ban mu no ye de be hihye niema ne atoto niema nti ochina ye nyina be ko na se bedwemu na ya tai budget nachi na ye nimu se ebi adwen ne se enko basa but ya resolve say ye kwa kwotena budget
e bi be adwene sanko basa
oh na say the will be say na che say timopo bi wo ho no say yan ye budget no enka we're going to decide our budget but we're going to defend our budget ye je ya ban ni
enye mon krofo na mon krofo
aba ye make catch with nani
aba
90 bi ani ha
would be wo say ebinum adwene sanka budget ne basa hefo na nka mo adwene sanka budget ne basa
oh na say enyan man disi fo no wo mo ene mo mbra say bejam de wo mo de nka de mo pa ne say enko ye basa say de ka you starter afi ye start no afi ye start no
say NDC for say enya basa
omo go through censure right go through censure meboa aha na ebra so china you represent your budget. And I'm telling you, as a majority member of the majority caucus, so Ochai ne tie your budget.
That's a most of second for that. Yes, I can remember the budget or bar maintenance and microphone be about 98. Majority of your people.
Eja?
Yes.
Majority caucus aligning to the fact to say, you are Ufuriata, Uwiene Juma, Mampeni Diashan and Sani Adia. A majority caucus decision. A majority caucus decision.
So but according to reports, I can Biano almost say Yampene encore press conferences upon press conference. Omo ye parliament ye camera twa bi de ba ama mamu crofo e bi say onko
but this is where we press release
and then make say enura meeting am ye no na menya report am can say he say
the majority caucus decision it ochina no ye nyina no ekotai budget nachi.
Okay,
yeah, simple.
Honorable Telabi, or say more adwene say budget me pacho
oh that's it
winning the budget
the budget no say yensempa eba be yi Ghana efiti bia
sembe no mu abema uka bi chana ke ntimi ye de kakra
oh
de we
ochina
yes
yedin na betudwa but the me pa kire won say eye ensemu a eba be boa Ghana esikasam ne ye ntotoye
sawo
enu ntiri ye nyina wa rehemu a ye kwakota ye
okay me hwe de obokrata eye de fund echi a o say except of 2023 budget revealed me bisa say bia no so o say heavy on property rate you know ntoku to right aha hono mo be koso pa afi VAT ye beto VAT increase social protection na uwie no say
social protection no
okanitia wasa bado de
ba chide mu nanka ye hu social protection akoba asem wa si ye ni plan bia for social protection
me ba o de ma ye hwe o de ma ye fa mi no heavy on property rates and a VAT increase no e yan pa se VAT wo batu
wana ka cho say entutu ye party enu e wasem
eye masem because party no
party
na ya me da
party no na wa
na me pa cho anti VAT ni mo batu
mo ye ready say mo be
da se bebre kwesi akwa
mo hwehwe mo party
akwesi akwa me da se
okay the betimi aka me wo ehun ahotoso e property rate eja yenim nkrofo asisi adan akese
social protection
adan akese pa me de me ho be example one day me my constituency no be buy say obeje property rate me hwe dan bitim na me bisa rate boy na say adan o say sa na e de ama me na kire say ye share dan hye ye property tax no rate ni ye so unye sikasi dan akese ni ade a ehun eto a wo say utua kakrakra na aban etimedi ye facilities gutters wakwan ni ade no edi kwan se nitua eye woden me wo kwan bi so a to de bi bit bi frɛ me me number over here me nim se me number ni bi ni district assembly bi number said ya eti bi frɛ me person me kotua me property rate na me hunu baby me kotua wo that means say you develop your property rate you say Ghana so akona nim and then amanfo japade adan akese no ne ade no wo hwɛ rate a omutua omo tax ne ade on the properties na e wo form eno de begitum enim say aban eye hu bibi na aboa yen because in the past no yakase ye revenue base no esra but when mu nyina no streams revenue streams are aban betimi agege na wetimi dia aboa na aboa ye mpuntu nyoma akwaye na MPBA senior te hei o minimum say obisa no obeka na kwan asem ye woniema bi wo obia constituency a wo hia bi saa niema ni ebegege ne nketenkete dia aboa no na yetimi e dia hwe oman no
but asem akon kan say per the information gathered by the newspaper the finder no say some taxes gathered some tax rates including value added tax are likely to be increased in an effort to raise more revenue for the state.
More revenue, yes, but I don't know about the VAT rates. I don't know about it. I can't speak to it. But I buy here revenue. I buy here revenue. You say something near my cost and I buy sika here. Now I buy revenue. No, any revenue they call ebe consume. A revenue you be injected into the economy. So say I buy is the biggest spender. So I buy we cannot spend here. A cut into private hands, a cut into private pockets, a cut into our people, a cut injecting into the economy, and my economy there. Into a buying sika or spend it back. This a buying sika ema omani na ekwa hwa nti no menim say aban be call on the tangent of getting more revenue but aban so enim yankasa yete bia ewu aban nim yen hihya yewu aban nim oman ni sikasem nti the enkoya de bia ebe so heavy on us but yesu nyina ye obia na susa wo ye na yesu nyina obia na susa ana make us property rate ne de ye nyina agitum say sabe ebi wo properties ahodo bebre omuje hu rent omuje hu sika ne ade ba hwe tax omutua ne ade a negligible such people ombeti ase ehunu say da bi wo se contribute to na ye no na aban so hwe say de ogigi no ye de yempuntu dwuma na I encourage amanfo ma o contribute more to the economy.
Me da say eno na me be call na about elabe so na me bisa no say wo hwe o say boosting local production na ti hani ye pa or say the budget is expected to lay out government plans to boost local production as part of comprehensive import substitution policy. And that is a reduction in imports also means significant reduction in expected revenue from the Ghana Customs Division of GRA since import duties say ye kwate export no so nema ye import no so a ye nim say GRE na ema ye to pa e wo Ghana ha number 1 into wo so wo mo revenue no je so beti say
aban ye sika obey increase production
so beti say hwi me da say na me bisa onya foto labi no o say Bank of Ghana so na Mexico ameye fan kramo nkokọ nema any fruit juice ni sa nema no eno so e ka ho ebi any honorable would you say budget and that's what you
Minia can be na the American say revenue, yes. Utilization, the use, sika the edibey and when they're important.
Okay.
Ultimately got a Ghana for revenue 25 billion. Now for solve 9 billion problem.
That is
banking sector.
See, the seminar debate.
Why do you want? Why? Why do you want please. I mean, me come and say, allow me to speak, please. Allow me. But you see, before I come there, before I talk, you know, Omo can say, it been one person budget in Nkoye and I say whatever, and minority, your crowd bonibe. What we are saying is say, Onipa. Buying this Yemsika, Sam Ashen and Sam. He's still thinking right. He's not doing the right. He's not showing the level of competence of my catcher and so on. Now the air can say, oh no, you need him for. Now, minim baby almost die almost so here. Almost be a press conference. Did anybody when we have a press conference? Do you see any minority person? 2 times I almost hear, you know. The first group, the second group, no. And you be who's a minority for Kawana. And I hear the church on 7 Mamuka say, one, they said, the man will not listen. The last taper, the man doesn't listen. He doesn't take any advice. Even including Oma advice on woman about what do you call it? Yilebi. I'm a Yilebi not to say that to you. Woman no more accused of that. Some of them are even accusing him of conflict of interest. Say, woman defend this. Say, on nipa no edi ni company. Jibusian ema Ghana. Ema who asem ni nyina no. Woman defend this. It's about time oko. Na say yensu ye ba na yesi papa no ampa enne hwe baby a dollar. Ono watra TV. So I remember those days. Not too long ago, we interview no. At the time no, the debt to GDP no was what do you call it? Our cumulative debt was 120 billion. Okay, what's important? The dollar was 3.72. Obviously, and the dollar here 14.55 no. And then a year. So what we are saying is that the man is incompetent. He doesn't take the incompetence. What decisions, programs are that the way you think, and at the end of the day, the end no and justify and I am sure. So for that, that name password. Banks now, odi sika egu no amase se ya boka. Ono a friend who so a Christian no. And me sure say okotran the baby a Obo say it was a wrong, it was a very you know what do you call it incompetent decision we take here as a government led by him. And it is a see on kwa. You see on kwa. Now any budget no babe kan no na ye kan wan say. You see the man is so competent. He has not. And any kwa na kan woman leading members. Kwa be pianim and start here. Or say you know the man is incompetent. The decisions are taking the advice what the more president ni nyina no emwa. But
the man was also saying say now here juma no till say covid e didn't it buy no.
We started this nose dive. You see and make us say look. And I will say it again. Say covid never boa Akufo-Addo and odi win election 2020. Me na make you they had 3 B's to share. They were because they got money and they were reckless. What would church is a scandal? What would church say? They just share the money. Visa, mama. Sikaro would teach during the 2020 and the guys of helping SMEs near them. I would teach any man for Visa. I would say, woman, you feel COVID. Woman transit high assessment of the impact of those things money is now on the economy.
Scanning this for you.
Honorable Mitio.
Maza. Anything, the Americans say, this government has been reckless, they have been competent, and today, and no answers on so any anyano. You see, what sorry I know blame the issue on what do you call it, COVID. The nosedive, your problems say start here, long before what do you call it, the COVID no strike. Look, uko fa all predictions are here post pre 2016 election. All the what do you call it, the rating agencies no money they all projected say in 2017 the economy was going to grow by 8% based on the investment the NDC government did in the oil sector. And lo and behold, when the first year you saw the growth. Even at the time economy no start to improve no grada. Now Akufo-Addo form the government go be. So what did they do to get that 8%? If somebody didn't plant the seed. Now one actual capabilities, one competence, came into play when they exited the what do you call the IMF. When they exited, I could do time on woman kasa do omunyansa ni ade ababu and I started say economy started and those dive inflation started going up. The dollar also started. I went for a committee of 40 people so we go hear what was wrong with the dollar, the CD to the dollar. And then what happened was pure incompetence. Okay. Because I remember Bawumia telling us, Argentina global time now oil prices from 2014. Near can say your projections near now fell out of the roof. And then your resources near money for investment and other things we didn't get. Or can say you see it was a global phenomenon. Argentina, Ghana, and the effect here. Fortunately for us, COVID affected all. Look at the West African countries. How many of them got the resources that we got? How many of them ran quickly to the IMF? And today, go and look at what is happening in those countries. Inflation, standards of living, cost of living, and all the other countries. We are worse. Today, as I speak to you, you see the worst performing currency in the world.
Budget here by who need that society.
Well, I don't know. Me up till now, I'm just contemplating the dream. Have they finished the negotiations with IMF? So what is going to happen if by March when we read those negotiations? I don't know how we are just I am as confused. I am you see I am the government itself is as confused as Womu leaders.
So how do you say
Akufo-Addo is confused?
How do you say this?
Akufo-Addo is confused.
How do you talk like this and say I'm keep quiet?
The majority side is also confused.
We have told you we are confused.
We are confused.
We told you say we are confused.
You know what? I mean, the way
then you can say confused.
Obi play back. If let's play back one press conference now, we don't want to see him.
Mukura confused. Mukura confused. You are calling us confused.
The majority is more confused than anything. Because they say, and then no, and then unim. Look at the letter that was signed today. No, is another the leader.
Majority chief.
Is he the majority leader?
No.
So the chief who cannot sign a letter.
We have on a very important issue like this. Very important issue like this.
Nana ya
very important. Me see. The question is that
me say
honorable leader majority leader
honorable tell abi unso me da say unso yedima me da say o ka bi about lip omo ka say lip no betremu and about you start ani edi hu komo na ya me pacho mami ka me pacho o say the budget will provide details on YouStart, which seeks to support young entrepreneurs to gain access to capital, training, and technical skills that will enable them to start build and grow their own businesses. YouStart program is eligible for starter pack, including soft loans ranging from 10,000 to 50,000 Ghana cedis, as well as standard loan package of between 100,000 Ghana cedis to 400,000 Ghana cedis. And no YouStart. Na one more a year napco for no or bakudi message be kind out there so. But say napco trainees have not been paid for 10 months. What is the assurance that you can give a napco trainee 50,000 Ghana cedis to start his own business? My name is Frank Kwansa, National Secretary of Coalition of NAPCO Trainees.
Anybody can use them.
Nasan ye wo unemployment association for graduate unemployment. Graduate unemployment.
When you came,
the point is that budget here, sika no way. Budget na here be sika be ne de be budget. IMF sika na mayo. Ti sika no ewo hin. On sa projections omo ya. Omo fa plan bi anto sa no mdi e-levy year projection a yigina ba bi yigina yo. Within a year benya 6.9 million. You are not in control of it. He say no omo the taxes a omo ba begin no and omo de be projection. See etimi project see ye increase ye friend is in VAT. Yetimi gi ye friend is in housing tax. Yetimi gi we ya by certain no ye benya sika. Say that is what they are. How can you project in a vacuum?
How can you also make this argument?
Because you project in a vacuum. The same thing with e-levy. E-levy MIA no number closely all tolls in this country, which was giving us 70 million Ghana cedis and even more. Say ye share a jumanu su year.
We didn't think NDC could be this diabolical.
It is all about NDC. You me brother penny bi wo ho en. Eja kwabena ono no niema bi se nkemfa ne ho. Enu na meka chen so on send bibi kakra na ma ye hye. Okatem se na megyae momo ye nti kina me hia wa hia me office na mpe bibi ma. Na mzi obra penny wan para wo se an. Because me ya ade na sika na etene ehu. Nti megyae. Eno so NDC fo na koka chen se ma ne nye momo. Nipa make wo ye engineer. Wo ye intellectual, wo kuta masters, wo kuta PhD. Obi ntimi sisa na dwen. Wo jai ayiye. Another person we jai my former boss Mr. Sapon. Ono one of the most intelligent people we work ha. Ono obi ntimi sisa na dwen we private business person. We jai ono so NDC ni na kachen so nyaye. What are you talking about? Ade na nya fit for purpose. Obi sika also de okote so. Eja eno ya come na si. Aban we say aye we mo mpa de. Eja yem say aye concert party cantata.
Samu.
Yes, of course, because then na mo 80 ministers and 80 MPs mo be jan say mo pepper ni ma hwe. So baba be gina ye friend saying parliament presenting the budget a muntie mo constituents na asoma mo tanie ma nko ye nti mo be kan na onfiri ho. Ene de mo say ye mo budget. Ene mo nko gye nkan ye. This is cantata. Straight out cantata concert party. Because in one vein, Musi say, in another vein, Musi say, Yanya mo dem penyin fo ye di kuro ya monsa. Se mo na mo nhwe so. Mo constituent mo na mo parliament mu ye ayi mu gina ho mayen. Ma mo se ya ka kire mo se ye mpe nipa no. Afa de mo se nipa na ebe kan budget. Si ye ba minority for no so ad hoc committee na e call ye no. E de na afiri mu aba nipa no betimi aba be gina ho ebe kan. Mo na mo se ma sensha no. Sensha process yi kure nu ba bia. Mo baba betina no matie no. Na se mo di edi agora na.
The main kind budget.
E pa chotobo.
Budget.
The budget wasn't enye eno point. Nipa na wo be kind budget. Because time or yare ye no. Why na be kind budget no? Honorable Chairman Sabonsu did it perfectly. It doesn't mean say nipa ba kunti government will not run, Ghana will come to a standstill. Maybe I don't have anything against a honorable Kenufuriata. Me, I'm even saying say no kra no no problem. Ni group na almost from economic management team headed by the vice president.
And what's your problem? Is it the budget reading? And who is coming to read?
Mo na mo say budget.
Who the other say? Men kan ye de. Ye de ni me asem ka.
Me nyama mo na mo asem na ye.
Aye ni me asem ka. Who na be spokesperson?
Mo na mo da board.
Who na be spokesperson?
Because mo ye
spokesperson.
Mo ye kantata.
Debi who person kan ya say baba me ti ha.
Ebi na maninya the submission.
Debi your submission make your submission. You cannot talk for us.
Only the 101 next time. Only the 101.
You cannot talk for us.
Because he's so intolerant.
Because the point is that
honorable Debi
me catch ya krama sa dey we e charade
dia wo he
ministers na omko MPs na ne omo ministers omko ka say omo mpe
98 na ko do 98
me catch immediately came out e charade, but the only consolation I got is say me nua na will lead no or a very straight person.
Yeah.
Unya be lady no.
Appear could be. I got hope say maybe but the other doing this say come gumini and any mercy.
When they go
because he was genuine about what he wanted.
You have to give me chance to respond to this.
And I meet you.
The point is that I can't start a concert party there. Because
I take exception to that.
Baby, I just say and Nebuchadnezzar and Pharaoh situation in the say. And Kwasum because I hear them say cry a whole chili say na must be increased VAT. I just say me kebi be as a whole top petra. A yama a chow soon. Patronate me wow because they got 200 Ghana gauge
no I said 2 gallon.
No, yeah, nobody for it.
Because you have say 500.
Me 200.
Mama me we me spark car me share speedometer yi. Gauge na kata me need.
Me say 200. Say wo ye 200 Ghana. And then I metimi
also me yi. Honorable so say dey.
So the your government. You talk to petrol talk and no ko dey crowd shop mu a na ye mu ashu because so hwe taxes e wo so sanitation tax Ghana penny kura wo yare aye tax o.
And dey wen.
COVID tax.
Somebody obviously omo gina ma omo dey COVID na ma me.
COVID ama hwan. COVID obi na kuma o. Uko yare na call hospital ye medicine.
With the my introduce COVID.
Most ye ba betua water and electricity. Meanwhile, ye fair say only free water and electricity. Meanwhile, all the general report by almost see in TI.
Election
my patron, Mama can't say
one topic
in 2017, if you are holding 150,000 Ghana cedis, it was $42,000. Today, if you are holding after 6 years or 5 years, if you are holding the same 150,000 Ghana cedis, it is less than $10,000.
Really?
Yes. You have done the calculation. How can it be? If I am a business person,
I mean,
and this is
a lot
my
of people
capital,
out of business,
or even my savings,
everything
you have
out.
shaved everything off. In 2017, 150,000 Ghana cedis was $42,000. And today, as if we say phobia, yeba property rate will be a property rate. But what is the rent law that will moderate this? Because you see, or no a nipana or then a dying rent one. Yeah, property rate by all means rent be increased. Because I buy any dying or they maximum for on your affordable housing, bet me are renting at a low rate, subsidized. So the moment you increase property rates, rents will increase in this country because you need baby to need property rate. I'm a landlord.
Okay, I
have to respond.
Respond to what? Then we'll respond to what?
If I try next topic,
we'll respond to a day.
I jump at your next topic.
The fact that he is calling majority groups a cantata concert party. Na osidi nyando odi majority group na no you good
anya majority group anya caucus no mo ba out say mo se mo mpene no.
Listen, NPP party members of parliament are wo mase bedwem a majority group abra group ni sha ase no na omo ka say Iraq no ofrata onko fie no you call meeting and a majority caucus aligning who to the group and the J so it doesn't now become a group's call, a majority caucus. Now the dictates of the group name whatever majority yes, if we are supporting the budget, we will be behind the budget. It doesn't take away apologize to the people of Ghana. Confusion. Minority is more confused.
Honorable Telabi, Asamba call people Simua. Honorable Aqua. Honorable Akwesi Aqua. Medasi bebre.
Eja, once say me kasa.
Debi.
Na kasa.
Na sa wo na sa kasa. Na wa kasa ntia me kasa.
Na omo kasa, say mo kasa.
Eti
opposition. Na me opposition. CPP your party ni.
Me your party ni dey aye yi.
Me na so honorable Telabi. Sagreme na ya me da say. Sagreme dan. Away from the Sagreme.
The party na ye
so private investor. Na say o de manu ko na say mo ba mo be gi sa Sagreme no e dey free private investor no ensem. Me pacho sima be ye o just about 20 minutes. Ma me ma 6 minutes. Me pacho dey be dey em for 6 minutes. You be this will be 6. Oh yeah, me in the microphone afim.
You have been unfair to me.
I love it.
Is it pepper?
You've been very unfair.
Sir, Sagreme, and some baby won court until me person be call the details of it. Afi abanso dane e dey my private investor amanaye. 6 years on.
Na enye onwanwan say dey no work court, ehun sem work court na ban so work akoton.
Antibida.
I mean, what is the meaning of that? I didn't work court. You have accused a lot of people about the whole way, you know. I didn't go see it. Also, Kwakoton. I do know. Now, the account on ground say there was a time in Parliament when we saw one sem. One the Ghana Armed Forces. Yama Umubi. And also no akusi there. And then some of them are complete. Aban Jumaye for ordinary workers. Oh, Kumanum. Baby atana. What do you mean for the 1,000 something you know and renting my home? Who got to money panel? Now, why the day?
Some say there were so many things. Sewage system, ne, the maybe some beginning na said the honum so fittings in says some show see in
Antino, you see, oh, Momo Moon fat yeti and more chrono. I know the description, they are doing it because they want to sell it to, Omunipebi. And they want to beat down the price. What we are saying is say,
beat down the price
should
for the
stay
whole...
off the plant post aglemino. They should stay off. Omufama ordinary Ghanaians. Ye ton ye betimi ye ma ordinary Ghanaians ko tremu, whether by rentals or outright sales to Ghanaians one crown ye betimi anya sika na ye aye corrections say ye wo hono ni ade nyina amade na that's why you bind there dem wo ka hono anu short
nana ya sa grima sami me edu baby na mpese meka wasan bi sansa me ko ho na me hwe adan a egu ho pa eni sade e ho no sitie ne ye amfie nsie ni e ho ese no a na me wura ho ye pa aban se baby edru na aban so onye sika emfa incomplete enu nti no o de ma private investor ama na bebe wuram aye ni nyina no wi a waton ama deputy minister of housing say Western housing
minister and deputy.
The deputy minister Obano say private investor never move here. It will no more be affordable. Meaning say prices will range between about $180,000 to $250,000 per unit.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Two bedrooms. 2-3 bedrooms, depending on the number of rooms.
What time say so people go see that work as well.
Number of bedrooms are share. Minority said they should stay off. Staying off, no, I didn't so what I say.
But any minority in Ghana for nyina say omo stay off.
Nen say.
Enye say. Asem na e wo court. Ye timu mienu, ba pacho bi so ameba ho. Social protection pacho enye leap ni free SHS in social protection. There are other forms of social protection. The very vulnerable in society no. Ye hwe wo. Enye obi a na betimi aye business, enye obi a na betimi aye adwuma. Se wo mo mbu kwan ho ye si etimi si ba bi kura shelter bi ndi esesa wo mo ye du wo gum ne aban ehwe wo mo ebinum so kura betimi aye useful social protection nkola na emma ne kitakita wo ma wo mo ntimi hwe wo mo no enno ese government etimi ni nyina aka social protection de bi wo mo so ye leap de bi free SHS enye enno kwa you start any social protection a by responsibility say yen as the people like your sovereignty in this nation your power your dear woman it is their responsibility to use the resources that we have given to them as custodians to do or find jobs for us and do us good. It is not a favor so we pay juma ama obi aye. It is your responsibility as government to look after the people of Ghana because power near the amount sefa sharing emre no so ne ehwe ne se wonya wadwuma yi a yesan wo power na ye di bede e di be yi free affordable housing. I was mortified when me who say minister me who go
here and ya bro for papa was it that I was what
mortified me who go me wu ye e who dream me when me strap me nipa minister for Western housing Asenso Boachi Semka so omo ye minipa meme ya asante.
Oh sure.
Nti meni omo nyina na nyi okumase. Omo ye
mini.
Omo ye menuanom. O se den.
Eno nkwa keke se bu fi asante.
Me omo ye menuanom. O ti ase. Nti no ye friend ne sen. So ba asante aye ne yen jantoafo ye ne ya te ye ho CPP for. Most of you asante for no ye the UP. Nti no affordable housing. Me hwe no a Walk say ye beton 196 million. Mentimi entie de to aso say ye dollars so. Say ye see so. I mean, me who dream me as a mentimi entie. How on
the details 196.
How on earth say a dan ye aban the kind of fosika esi. Say asem mo hu mpa e wo court. Ye nim asem no say ne akwakosi. But what will it take from government to say Juma kakra wo hu say sewage ni ade no omo betimi aye no mato me pese me kire wade affordable housing asokore mampom
yes
so we say dan no so wure ma cupboard nim wardrobe nim bibia nim so nkrofo ato a wo mo titima wo mo ye omo wardrobes ne wo mo ne emanyina na eye den emu aye ayi ama wo mo emu aye comfortable ama wo mo dear Ben, now what does it take from this government to say obey den obeton a dino as it is? Net memufu or mobeton ebi kura o masiesie anaso obe pesika bi obe asiesie e obibi the contingency vote anase contingency vote whichever it is
the cathedral
aha nti identity say sika no say vote no mo san kom we e contingency no mo san ko yi sika no mo fa measure because e fa Ghana for this is about Ghana baby e di eti beto so hwe baby a soldier for ni police for tete na wo hwe wo mo flat mu a ye ntimi siesie sa dan infa ma soldier for ni police for ntire mu ana
ma mo re immigration
o de yanka say prisons services
teacher for
me bi ampacho ko MTTU ko barracks na e wo ho no rebe ho
dan fian
me nam se ko ho anajo
police depot akra
police depot ha akra mpo enti ye ntimi fa ma wo mo entine mu ana me nua come nkroma ba ye wo ya affordable housing a champon ba ye wo ye bi in between buzi ade me de minim a champon ba ye wo ye bi aben I say me de minim buzi a time na
buzi affordable housing na no me say da
na me say no say me hu a champon ba ye wo ye bi otemase Rollins se ba ye
na ye sakomo no
o ye sakomo na denta yikumase esio ye boa snake oye ba bia otemasi o eje ekufo baaye ono soso be ye bi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ono soso baaye ono so be ye Saglemian others
enu kra ni ye
aha ye jaya made ya say can you imagine 6 years shade ade ba we kra aschia soso emu ye se wo ton ankrofo omo betin we ye better sense wo da abonten yesa ayo wo so krampa ye mfa wie na bu ake betimi aye adwuma ya gu ama na sei ba achia so emu ina se wo so beton ama Ghana fo enya ba bi na na so koton ma private investor no wasan atwa ye nima ka kire se ye beton $150,000. How can we even afford ni person betimi afford it we e neglect ni ye ja wo ho into fu say ba ye na ki ye ti asema e wo
o de man for kwa tramu
we kwa o ye normal trem o be ye normal trem obe me say me catch us say o mo ton ma investor ni onim de ebesi obe hwe na investor na dwiri edan ni nyina egu no de ebesi bibi foforo because asase ne ye area ne ye I mean how can we sit and do this to ourselves? How can a government who nsi kukuo wa nsi apata dan ama ye de oba to ye no so say wo ton how is that possible? How is it? Inti aban we inti won no ye kakra. Niema wo kan the time our power obi ani ju and on no ye.
Look at the environment.
A very fine place. A dan no you know you're very fine. How can you let it be? As someone who am someone who need deal with it.
Yeah.
But a day nipa di you share Bible krampo niema wo kan. Niema miensa ehia. Niema miensa ehia. Ema nipa be survive Bible mu clothing shelter and food.
Look at all these things.
They say nsa ma miense nyina aye jeopardized nti sanka wo dogana na ka wo baaye no hu se asem wo hompo no anka wo be hwe no wasiesie na wa ma ya tenem na asem ne de e wo court ye court be bua de eno the prerogative of the court enso so ya hwa ma go yase without thinking about us meanwhile mo so mu nsi bi wo ba bia wo be fie na japade wo ha wa wo mfa bi meka ho so de wo ho no se matom enu enti na eye fe ne sen ayi esla ayi sika ye de be ye ayi ye fe ne sen energy sector levy aye de betua loans a debt wo ma collateralize ayi inquality school die wo ma collateralize niema bibia wo bia wo mo de akwakoso akosia wo wa for loan is ade fa Ghana ho ne de enye wo masem because this is an example. This is Ghana.
Okay. Mami misa kwesi akwa. Say kwesi. Ba na bo kwesi akwa.
Minya sure so omo baaye no na etise. This is neglect.
Ebra almost ndisifo ye no mu fi aban mu no. Mfie nsie ne.
You call financial loss.
Na omo efiri aban mu. Mfie nsie atena se a me na do pempen so se.
That's am.
Edun pempen so se na je ase edu level bi no. Ye se da ne dia man kwan. So botai na da aban de so ne say affordable housing.
Very sad.
It's a baby a drone.
Eja, ye beto sa dwumadie yi no. yehunu se ne ma bi anko yi sikasam ene wo mu ana ehwo mo nsam ne yehunu se dwurum bi nim ya de bi akoso sebe ye de oman sika hwebo nsam a na wo oman tumi so be di dwuma bi a umfa wo nsam mum enye ne de opɛ but eye court asem tina wo se yetimi hwɛ na ye de kodan court ubehia forensic audit ewo contract ni mu ene adwuma no akoso do ye hwɛ bi ene ehunu so we nya asem e ka wo fie wo se ye court ye koka ye hwɛ adwuma na ɛda hɔ no na uhia $46 million ansa wo de ahyem ansa wetimi ewi
okay
na aban atiase se ene no won say that enya say sika ne fan hye
$46 million na ye hia
but
according to if my memory serves me if my
memory flow omo kasa omo flow ya we ya omo kasa ya
maybe if my memory serves me right or can say we may need more than $100 million ne ye de awuromo tu esiesie no ama na adum pepe so e pese the party na mo enti na bisa say 45 then and now
I'm sure say be now because the earlier statement was 46
okay
na ohwe senia ehon semotie ene senia oman sika sem no akono ene senia ade no editorate no a na e was say the private person no oye niye but the egwanwa the very fundamental was asem nyina mo say wo mu a omunti ade ni si ho no mu a yentimi occupy because ohwe sika any loan na yekoje ya ni na aka aban besia no hu a mo se yabo abroso no sa besia no a obukobo ye de beje sa e de be sa adwuma
eno na ne level no do
120
na
do 120
e wa ka 120 beyond 120 sen na yabo
omoje ye no na nka wo se timi wi adwuma no ebedu baabi no quantity of outlets are na e wo so omo ye no mpo no eso te eno no e ye subject for the court because minister na penifo anom ye sa adwuma no omo chirechirim bia ne ade ntino court be decide omo no ene ka se ye pa ton ama ye hunti ena ye ye ne sa iti ensi ho na enditerate and says akeke I'm not answering you ensi ho na enditerate sa akeke
na den na ensi ade da ye ntumi anya ho bibia
ena me pa che se ye beto ye
$46 million to finish
ye beto ye no na ukọ ho a esika no ene adwuma esi ye de aye no na ukọ ho anye yi ye bebu ye ni egu niam bi ana akoso
umugu so da
o da se
ya asam no wo court a yen kan wie ye
amo beton
na ye se ye de ma private investment
no so
any time na mo buy ya na asam wo ho na ton de ma man 14 na mu na se ma man 14 na mu anka
ye asam no court
this is
court ye de asam ko court a wono edi enima o court no ana so bedi pay man obedi for yet be ntina hanu mu a
da bi obi anu
but I am telling you say send ye be ya dachi se ye di bibi hye won sa wo behwe no ye niye finchementi ana wo sa asem ne kodan court
court ndi
but court da akoda no enkyere say ye ntina hon mama court ni asem
mo tena ho 6 years
6 years ay tena ho no we were actually going through auditing because sabre ndi ye betu
na mo ye tiase o obi ate court ase
adwuma wenye adwuma
sabi jakwadra obi ate court ase obi ate court na ase ye against the court
so me kasana say omo kasana ke bia and you allowing them
go on brakwesi
time cross
eti de me pa kire ne say asatene no eye me homete say ye nuanu mu NDC ene womo etimi nya ahoden kasa efa sagle na
CPP for so kabi
na momo de ko part of
them enya no ne ye kaya ye Ghana for ye Ghana for
na do good boy kakra bra okasa no
so eti say we say ya
onu ye good boy bra
mo ko head
ye Ghana for
until the back to
eti de me pa kire ne say
ye party ni de aye
yi mi enkasa e wo sa de wo so mo ko ba no tum
say no time do bi no makogina court no
enti ye wo court na ye hwe na aka wansam no we are deciding say man ntimi su ha sabe ye wie ya chichi nsem na akoma court enti afa ebetu ya court
na da be na mo court
ye ko ho no e na ye ka se sabri no ye de ma private person o meye na Ghana fo nya baby ntina enti ntimi beta afa ye ko
$150,000 how many ordinary Ghanaians ebetimi ato
ye fa ne say ye fa be ye court how many years
ni e court how many years
I need to check
and you check it
enti say na ye ya tena sia ma na produ baby a produ wo share cables na wo na yinkra na obi na akotwitwa
yes what you check cables na film
ye fa ne se ebi a asem ade ne ye hu se yesi edu baby na asem wo de be kokota ade ne ya mo ho ban ya hwe se be bo ho ba se na be ya de ma na no bi atumi memewia bi
ene ban bo
Eja kwabla.
I can tell you.
Eja kwabla. Person me bisa question. Me bisa question.
Say aban adwene ho say ye person sabri private person take over. Na yeti otimi siesie na amanfo nya baby da no. NDC for come on.
What would say that afford I Ghana for the door send it to me.
Let me at $250,000 for a flat. For a flat. How many Ghanaians?
Sabre no. Na yes no. Did you know how much it was going to be sold for? None my here better.
Meaning
per government's investments. Na government you woman. None my here.
Obeton is saying. Obeton is saying.
And you know say.
Me pacho eja kwabena. Me pese me bisa wasemba. Ma me mre na me bisa wasem.
Enti no dey hear any private person no oba beje.
I don't pride na ma mo sika mu le dey be a private person. Mo ntimi as government no. Mo nya de ma yen.
Ye betimi e dia man crofo atrem.
Eja kwabena pese me bisa question.
Say NDC fu enetimi na enya no.
Me pacho pese me bisa question. Eja kwa mbese mbisa question me nya court ni o
na eja kwa bra no o ka program no
mbese mbisa wo say una pacho wo bisa am
o bisa hwan
mbese mbisa say time o mo court the injunction to the development of the building so ana
what's why they
court the injunction to so ana because the court the injunction to so ana betimi aka say wo nko
court injunction bi ana
court injunction bi ana so it is all court 2-3 years ago cra pro for 3 years neglect causing financial loss.
It's that when what's your problem? The problem is
me person Ghana for nya baby tra. The problem is
the private person.
Ordinary Ghanaians a wo mu ni sika. A wo mu ye the majority nyanya ye ho kire ye no. Ye person government adwene ye ho no di sika hyem. No osiesie no ode ma yen ordinary Ghanaians nyanya.
Who ordinary Ghanaian?
Ye di etito.
Who ordinary Ghanaian?
Nana ya me da se.
Who ordinary Ghanaian?
Ona ba kwese kwa me da se.
Flat abusisi ordinary Ghanaian
samma. Wo so be da se. Na ona se bi ba ye pa no se bi mi sa bra ko se be bi sa bra ko.
Ordinary phone kwa na. Ordinary phone kwa.
Obi sa me nka se mu na ka wo kwa waka kire. Wa bisa health minister man kakra. Na so mami se hospital be na mko bubu ye na la polyclinic.
I say a car park, a football pitch.
Be pem nne. A hospital is so na ka hwe ni pa kakra na ye dwere gunti da ben na sa hospital no. Mo be ye.
Yeguso.
Say a football pitch.
Eti ye dey go twetwe ni nyina yeguso.
Go to go how dey am go to go.
Me ni dey akwabena ni akopon ya de wa china e beba na mo no hye no so china Ghana Black Stars. Ebesi akan, ti akan sie no. Ye nyina ebe di akire gidigidi ye bon pai se omanga na bedi nkunim sandia eno Saudi Arabia fo ehun se Messi nyo bia Argentina nyo bia obomudi nkunim no Ghana so okire beka se Ronaldo nyo bia Portugal nyo bia Ghana ye yobi pa na ni nkunim na enije emra anopai minia bakwo de mama nchia na fe ye nsore so kra e ko sei eden
yenya apati de birthday
ko des arbrakon oh mini akofi ene kofi utiri nkwa na de bambo adamu ne pa na na do US na oso hwe ahomachin me da se pa wa ya de pa so wo hwe na ko sei Emmanuel Osekwaku una CEO Edema Brain Eco Company Limited anopai me ma wache eche busuafo ni nyina adom bi dom ya ye ho adom a o cha de jonsoma ebeba full with Black Star support yakramo